time. Let's do this again. Thanks again. We're gonna have one and not probably not the final one, um, but it'll be the final this series. That we will have Malice Muttguts here to host a wonderful game. So these humans will be playing along with her and seeing if they can rue the day. Probably not going to happen. I just know how these guys play their characters, and these characters are a little wild. So let's get right to it, though, because I really want to hear what happens to these fine folk. No, we'll give it right to you. Over to you, Malice.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm typing a couple of things as that I'm trying to repost right now so that people that don't know we're on know that we're on. So just a moment. And there we are. Hello, lovely. This is my last time on the show for a little bit because I've got better things to do, and it's none of your business. Well, okay, what are we playing? Oh yes, it is For the Dungeon by Jordan Palmer. That's who created it. We are playing it. I don't know. Maybe we're playing it accurately, maybe we're not. I don't know. It's rules light, so I'm maybe going a little lighter than I should be. Yeah. It'd be very rules heavy if I wanted. I could have you roll nothing but d12s the entire time. I don't know why I'd do that, but I could. What? Let's get introductions from people. Just give me your name and the name of your character, and how you'd like them to die. Let's start with Rasputas.
Oh man, throwing him in there. All right, I'm Michael, often the game master. Very happy to be playing. Razzmatazz the Magisterial is a simple, broken down old skeleton with big dreams of becoming a lich. Dreams he nearly fulfilled until he invested all of his magic in cryptogrammatical school of magic. Magic that was just sort of floating around without a real patron, just kind of in the air. It didn't work out and he was scammed, and now he's just a simple skeleton. I mean, how would he like to die? Like, he's already dead, technically. He's a skeleton.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're totally eliminated from this plane of existence, if you're dead beyond dead, you're undead right now. We're talking about dead.
Right. I mean, Razzmatazz is the kind of like he's all about like, swag. So I imagine how he'd want to go out is like riding like a super crazy magical broom, or like sick flying horse with like flame decals dyed into its fur. You're a Pegasus. Like into some kind of a canyon wall while wearing like sunglasses or like stylish designer robes. And
is Razzmatazz wearing the sunglasses, or is the Pegasus wearing the sunglasses?
Oh, preferably both in his imagination.
Okay, so we're talking about a Pegasus being driven into a canyon wall.
Yeah, and then exploding with him too.
Okay. Taking notes. See what we can do for you. This is the last one of these we're gonna play, possibly with these characters, and just think I'm taking it under advisement what you might want. Next up, we have Marvin, who's also playing a character that's already dead, and the same thing. You're being eliminated, not I understand
dying
you're
again.
already dead, but more dead. Extra
Right.
dead.
So-
Extra crispy.
I'm Marvin, playing Frank the Prank, a poltergeist. And also, I have inadvertently made him a major simp for the Wasp Queen.
I mean, isn't his entire motivation being a simp for the Wasp Queen now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Eh.
But let's see. the way Frank would want to go out. Well, he already died, but he didn't realize he died, so is he really dead in the truest sense? Maybe he can die again, but this time just like be one with the universe, you know?
Talking
Would you
about Frank becoming one with the universe, sort of like the ending of 2001.
possibly, man? Yeah, just expand my mind and just become one with everything.
Yeah, okay.
Possibly be stung by the wasp coin again.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we'll see what we can do. We can see, you're all being race fans from the ending of Ghostbusters. Spoiler for a movie that's nearly 40 years old. If you haven't seen it by now, get on it. It's getting dated. Some of the jokes don't work anymore.
It was
Anyway.
made in 85. Was it?
Yeah. 84, 85, I don't remember specifically. No, it was 84, because 85, Back to the Future was the big film in the cinema.
Oh.
You didn't expect me to know about American cinema, did you? Don't have a lot else to do in Goblin Town. Or Goblinton if you're from there. Regardless, good times. Just one moment as I reminisce. I don't want to do that. I'll be quiet. Okay, done reminiscing. Nick, introduce yourself and your character and how you'd like to die. If you're going to die.
All right. Well, I'm Nick, and I'm playing the Packmaster Snout Scratch, formerly known as Puppy, formerly known as Packmaster Snout Scratch. That's so that you don't have to continue to do that.
Yeah, you were a puppy last game.
I was.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should have been doing recaps all this time because it does take time, but I haven't really been doing it.
It's all right. But I think Snout Scratch and Packmaster Snout Scratch would want to sort of die in a like blaze of glory with his wolves at his side in like a completely like in sync battle formation.
Yeah, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. Or just become wolf.
Yeah, you just become a wolf and forget what you are entirely.
Yeah.
So you don't die. There's nothing saying that you definitely will.
Yeah,
We could have other options.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, and finally we have Patrick. And Patrick, I'd like you to introduce yourself and your character and how you'd like Bogsdale to die. And then I'm going to have a follow-up question or an introduction. I don't know yet. It might not involve a question at all. It might just be a thing. It might just be a spiel.
Okay. Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm playing Brogsdale the Bloody, your friendly neighborhood ogre gardener. I think Brogsdale, I think I would like to, die as I live, buried underground.
Oh, let's see. Bogsdale just getting buried underground.
Yeah, I mean, we're, from the earth, return to the earth. Maybe underneath a tree, maybe underneath a bed of flowers. Alive or dead when you bury me doesn't really matter.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to get buried by a pile of rubble, and then we're very quickly going to cut to something else, and people are going to say, wait, did Brogsdale just die by getting a bunch of rubble dumped on him? What happened there?
Who knows?
That might be the reference to an ending of another show that is more recent, but honestly, you've probably seen spoilers of it by now. It's how the Lannister siblings die.
And
it was unsatisfactory.
Yeah.
That's how I would rate that final season controversial take. Everybody's like, oh no, the last season of Game of Thrones was lovely. It was the best TV I've ever seen. Wrong.
Yeah, season 7, the final season of Game of Thrones was great.
Yeah, I mean, all the other seasons up until then were just what?
They were hit or miss.
Yeah, that final season where everything got horribly inconsistent and people just randomly went mad. That's Telly I want to see. Rubbish Telly.
Fair.
Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to introduce the next thing on that's going to be coming on the stream. I'm going to bring it up 3 times. Let's do it the German way. 3 times. This is the first time we shall bring it up. So, the next time my flatmate Cat will be back, wearing a stupid wig probably.
I don't know about stupid.
a cool way.
Sure, right. She's very cool. It's been way too much effort, that one. Anyway, she's going to be playing, and you're going to be the DM or storyteller or GM or I don't know, various other words that mean DM.
Yeah.
Why
Some of
don't
them.
you introduce a little bit about what the next game's going to be? So we're whetting their appetite. This is a little advert in the middle of the game.
So next week we will be playing a game called Offworlders by Chris P. Wolf. Coincidentally, Hackmaster Scout Scratch's least favorite meal. The game working title for what the show is being called is Outer Lands, and it'll involve, these 4 lovely people being various individuals on a spaceship doing who knows what yet.
Hold on a second. Cat, Patrick just said that you're lovely. I wanted to pass on the compliment. I don't think you are at all. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, so check that out.
That'll be next week, same time as always.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Very few bats. I wonder if I should run a bat game, It could be bats playing baseball, so it'd be bats with bats. Or better, bats playing cricket, which is a far superior game to baseball.
I don't know about that. I can at least understand baseball.
I kind of like cricket. I don't understand the rules at all, but I like it.
Yeah,
For my point.
wickets, bowling. What's not to like?
I love bowling. I just don't know about cricket.
Yeah, and when you use one of those bats and you hit somebody with it, it does a lot of damage. I guess an American bat also does rather a lot of damage, doesn't it?
Yes, different types, really.
Anyway, now I'm just thinking about parochials. I didn't go to that. Anyway, for the dungeon. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
For the
For the
dungeon.
dungeon.
For the dungeon.
We do that a lot.
Yeah. It's as good as every time we do make time to tabletop. I think.
Big time tabletop.
Make that a tabletop.
So we're making time for the dungeon. This is already going very well. This final episode is called Carrion, which is Carrion Carry on, and Carrion Carrion. Well,
Had a feeling that's what it was.
but I wanted it to be the Queen reference as well. So we're talking about the Carrion Queen. As we begin, normally I would let you all pick what the next downtime thing is, but I think we're rolling over some more magic for Razmataz, aren't we? You got part of the component for your Lichy ritual, yes?
Let me see. I'm not sure if I wrote it down. I know.
Yeah. Oh no, you didn't. You never got those knuckles, did you?
Oh yeah, the Knuckles of Victor.
Yeah,
Phalanges.
the phalanges of
Phalanges
the
of
Victor.
Victor. Yeah.
I don't know, dudes. We kind of changed the quest midway, I think. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought the talon instead.
We had some mission creep. It's okay. It worked out in the end.
Yeah.
I blame that punk Morris. We shouldn't have said all those things about the Wasp Queen, man.
Yes.
Now he went AWOL.
Yes, insult your other characters like I do my flatmate. Do it. We love to see it. So we are in the in-between game right now. I believe in following what what rules we got, you know. So let's have the little in between game, little in between gamey game. Words are words. I'm trying to stall for time. There we go. So we have to pick things. Yes. Number one, you get all your harm recovered. You're no longer harmed. So you're welcome.
Righteous.
Those of you that had been. And if you were a puppy, you're no longer a puppy. Oh, everybody be puppied by the end of the last game. And we're going to pick what is happening. So are you wanting to raid a village, meddle with magic, or send a scouting party around?
Alright, dudes. I heard that you scouted before, and then we just did the, what was it, a ritual for Razmataz, but that didn't work out so well, did it?
It worked. Hey, I'm gonna put that one in the W column.
Yeah, I think that belongs to the W column.
We did things. Yeah, we did things. You know what, Razmataz, you lose a point. You only had one now.
Remember, in his system, points are bad.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, so you don't have, like, no, you still have 1 point, so I still got my eye on you. But you're good, man. But how
All
about
right.
we raid a village?
Rating's fun.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I
Well,
like it.
If you've chosen to raid a village, everybody gets a shiny. Hurrah!
Woo!
Nice.
So much shiny.
See, it's
Yeah,
already
seriously.
working out, dudes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Your notoriety has been bumped up one more. Well,
Yeah,
it
that sounds
actually got
right.
reset because you managed to get notoriety and you picked up a cleric who didn't really want to do his job, and I'm sure nothing will ever come of that again. I don't think I even gave him a name. I don't think he even bothered telling me who he is. He was just like, I don't want to be a cleric.
Is our notoriety a 4 right now?
We can either make it 4 or we can reset it at 1 since you did manage to pick up an enemy at one point.
Okay, so it's a 1.
Yeah, it's back at a 1, so somebody roll a d6.
Right, who wants to roll?
I will roll it, sure.
Right
Go
on.
for it, Brogsdale.
Patrick's gonna roll it.
That's a 3.
Okay, so you have not picked up an additional adventurer who's trying to kill you.
Darn.
But
Oh,
you have managed to raid a village. Congratulations, everybody got a shiny.
Ooh.
Yay. And I double checked. Your notoriety does get reset when you pick up an adventurer.
Ah.
Cool.
I've decided his name is Eric the Cleric now. If I named him in the previous game, I unnamed him, and now he's Eric the Cleric.
good to
Hey,
know.
rhyming names are great, man. I mean, I'm the prank. You already know my name's Frank, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Eric the Cleric is clearly the natural enemy of Frank the Prank, isn't he?
I like his style, though. I mean,
Yeah.
we share similar naming patterns. Do we really gotta be enemies, man?
He is driven to eliminating all the undead from the surface of the earth.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be awkward at parties for you if you become friends.
He'll come around.
It's awkward at parties for Brogsdale when the door is not very large.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
do in that case, Brogsdale? Do you just stand outside and feel sad, or do you just try to Kool-Aid man your way through the wall?
Well, usually there's like a backyard that I'll go
Yeah.
hang out in.
Yeah.
And,
Just hang out.
and see who won't mind, just going in and grab me some little cocktail weenies and stuff like that.
Aw, is that how you got into gardening? It's like too many parties where you couldn't get in and you just had to hang with the plant.
No, I've always liked gardening.
Eh,
Yeah, that's just kind of it.
that's fair. Anyway, yeah, so you're just sitting around minding your own business. And, Razmataz, you get a sending message into your head.
All right, hold on, guys. Message incoming.
Or, Mitchia, been talking to the Carrion Queen. She might be able to reflush you so I can deflush you. So look her up.
Ooh, great news,
Tra-la.
man.
So yeah, that's a message. You can reply to it if you so desire.
All right, I'll just reply being like, major thanks. Looking forward to addressing this in our next face-to-face.
He doesn't send anything back. He could, but he doesn't want to use up all his magic talking to you.
Oh boy, I'm like checking the messages like over and over again. Back, just like, well, anything there? No, you must have got it by now.
You'll just see Razzmatazz repeatedly poking his head
Yeah.
throughout the day.
All right, then I'll share the message. Great news, guys. Mitch the Lich, another cool rhyming name. He said we can visit the Carrion Queen. She's gonna reflesh me, and then he can lichify me.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds great, dude. What did the rest of us get out of this, though?
That's a good point. What do we get out of this?
I mean, well, I'm sure the Carrion Queen has some other cool treasures, tricks, and treats waiting for you guys. And plus, you'll have a cool lich on your side. Nothing wrong with that.
And service to the Wasp Queen, right, Raz?
Correct.
Good man. Alright, I kind of like this idea.
All right. Let me just pack my my rusty sword, my bad bow, and then let's hit that road.
Which reminds me, you all have shiny. Do you want to buy anything with your shiny at the start of all this?
Ooh.
As a reminder, an item that is useful but you can't really use to roll is only one shiny. An item that is useful but is going to blow up is 2 shinies. And an item that you can reuse throughout this game, unless you, roll a 1 and it breaks, is worth 4 shiny.
How much for like a busted up old shield? I think I'm missing that. Like that's the thing I could use.
A busted up old shield would be 4 shiny, I think.
All right, I'm buying it.
If you're looking to use it for rolls, like defensive rolls, I'd presume.
Correct.
Yeah.
If we're gonna try to go get somebody's body back. I mean, maybe we can get like a spell scroll or something.
Right now, 2 shinies.
Like what would a spell scroll of bring somebody back to life?
That'd definitely be a one-time use thing. But
Yeah, that's fine.
That's unbelievably useful. So there's gonna have to be some variety of penalty on it.
I think the person has to be alive. Has to be alive prior to dying. So I can't use it on Razzmatazz.
Yeah, like the half of our party can't use it because also Frank is a ghost.
Yeah, I guess it's really for me and Vince, Packmasters, not Scratch.
50% efficiency.
Ever since I died, I'm truly alive.
But that's fine, yes. It's a one-time use that can bring either you or Packmaster Snout Scratch back if you fail the roll, so you don't have to use your zeal.
Yeah.
I'll allow that.
I don't mind spending all my shinies for it.
Just spend however many you want.
I have 9 shinies.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
And 9 shinies on it to get your Scroll of Revivify. I mean, Scroll of Quick Resurrection. Wait, they don't own the word Revivify. I can say the word Revivify.
Yeah.
It's part of the original OGL, which I know they're considering not having exist anymore. And don't ask me how. Okay, this is how I know about it. Is that cat that keeps watching videos about it, and I'm like, you're just depressing yourself. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the game while you can enjoy it.
Yeah, just go play other systems.
No, she just
Or you
gets
could
very
just
worried.
keep playing the same system. You don't have to switch over or do anything like that. But
Anyway, this is gonna date when this episode happened.
I mean, yeah.
Whatever. Nothing wrong with that.
Eh. All I know is it made the blue-haired girl very sad. And I don't like it when the blue-haired girl is sad because she seems very nice. It's a popular YouTuber. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
Shiny
Shiny?
and bun stuff.
Oh yeah, so you have a scroll of revivifying.
Yeah.
I made it a gerund, so it's a totally different spell. It's revivifying. A revivifying scroll.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody else have any items they want? This is kind of last call for spending shiny.
Did I
What
just
can I-
do?
Mhm.
The only thing that I can really think of that could be fun is like just sort of like metal like claw extensions that I could have when I'm in hybrid form.
Sure, you can get Wolverine claws.
That's just sort of like extend like something that I can attach to his normal claws, kind of like-
Sure, you can get Lady Deathstrike claws.
something like that.
Or
Yeah,
Freddy Krueger claws.
yeah.
Santa Claus.
Sort of reinforce the claws as well as make them sharper.
So that would be costing you 4.
I still have
And
plenty more.
If you roll a 1 when you're using them, they break.
Alright.
Maybe I'll say if anything you want before you go see the Carrion Queen.
Carrion Queen. That means there's gonna be like a lot of dead bodies there, right?
Yeah, tends to be
Hopefully.
what Carrion is, yeah.
Right. So what if I use something that could like, I don't know, control those dead bodies for our side, right? In case we gotta get up and reach.
Good to be prepared.
But
Freezing zombies.
seems a bit beyond what these items are. I let Brogsdale spend 9 shinies in order to get something he really can't get.
I
Yeah.
have 7 shiny, so. In that case, why not a can of air freshener then? It's probably gonna stink in there.
Okay, sure, that only costs 1 shiny.
Nah. But what if I use it like with my lighter? Like spray the can and then hold up my lighter in front of it, like a flamethrower.
Okay, so you're looking for a little blowtorch, specifically.
That might work. Yeah.
Okay, sure. If you want it to work more than once, you can spend 4 shinies, and if you want it to be just a one and done, then you can spend 2.
I'll spend the 4 shiny, man. It's like, why am I going to use the shiny anyways? Just hoarding them right now.
Yeah. Right, so you get that can and just kind of shove it into your ectoplasmic form,
Yep.
I suppose. Unless you have one of the others carry it for you, but then you've just given them an item and you didn't get to keep it at all.
Nope, it's going straight in, dudes.
Yeah,
Anyone
you
who wants to use
apologize.
it, you're gonna have to want to wipe it off beforehand. You know what ectoplasm is now.
Yeah, it's ghost poo. And other things. At any rate, does anybody remember how to get to the Carrion Queen?
Vaguely, I know that there's a giant dragon that can be in the way.
Well, it was more interference than anything else. There are specific directions of getting to the Carrion Queen.
Oh, it's you follow. What is it? You follow the direction of the sun.
Yes, you always follow the
Whoa,
direction of
good
the
memory.
sun. That is correct. I'll still have an extra shiny.
Cool. That's.
Doesn't you no good, but
Yeah.
found one.
Okay, thank you.
Ah. You get the extra shiny, and they're like, "Oh wait, sorry, this scroll actually costs 10 shinies," and they just take it away from you.
Whoa! Wow.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, so follow the sun.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow the sun.
Doesn't the sun like switch directions when it sets?
Yes.
So how are we gonna follow the sun?
Well, you stop, and you wait for the sun to rise, and you follow it again.
The instructions are you specifically to always follow the sun.
Yeah.
Yes, it changes direction in the sky. That's part of it. That's part of how you get there. It's magic.
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah, she lives in an extra dimensional space. It takes you 3 days to get there if you want to know what's behind the curtain.
That
Yeah.
makes
The way
so
of
much
doing
more
it is a ritual that
sense.
requires you to follow the sun for 3 days.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was kind of high when I was listening to directions, so that's my bad.
Yeah.
But I get it now. Thanks, Malice. That was a good explanation.
Yeah, I'm very smart because I know the rules because I made them up. I'm writing something down. Don't worry about what it is. Yeah.
Let's do that. Lead the way, Rocksdale.
Sure, follow me.
Okay, and you are on your way. So on the first day, I'd like Nick, just roll me a d6 and let's see what happens. I'm making things very random, and you're muted, by the way.
3.
3. That's not good. It's not terrible. It's not great either.
It's not
For notoriety's only a 1.
So on the first day, as you're traveling along, you notice a horse and cart and driver of said horse and cart following you. They don't seem to do much of anything, but they are following you.
Uh-oh. We picked up a tail, guys. What do you want to do?
I mean, they're not really a tail. It's like a horse and a wagon.
I mean, the horse has a tail.
That's true. Because it is a tail.
Yeah.
Hmm.
who's driving the wagon.
It's just an old bloke you never seen before.
An old bloke. Can I do... What's the move called? Look around.
You wanted to try to look around.
Yeah, specifically at this wagon and this old bloke who's driving it.
Sure.
All right, can I use cunning?
Yeah, you can use cunning.
Can I use be a little cautious?
You are being cautious.
All right, I think that's good.
That's one of your experiences, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm rolling them.
Yeah.
The highest is a 5.
Okay, the highest is a 5, which I believe means I get to ask and answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
Which always has been very helpful for all of you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Look, I had to try.
Because this is your look around, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to answer what is valuable here, and the answer is that very expensive scroll that Brogsdale has. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Wow. Just a
Yeah.
bounty of information, huh?
Yeah,
Yep. Well,
because I'm mean, Michael.
I
I'm
get
not
it.
a nice DM. I never have been.
All right, Razmataz is like, well, guys, I'm looking at him. I ain't got nothing. What should we do?
I'm.
Just to be sure.
Hello.
You don't already said that.
What are you doing
Oh
out
my
here?
God, he's talking to us.
Driving my cart down the road.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing out here?
Well, we're gonna go see the Carrion Queen.
Oh, why would you want to see her?
Because our friend, and I gestured to the skeleton, is dead and wants to
See
live
that?
again, so he can
Yeah.
die again and become a lich.
That seems like a very ambitious project, doesn't it?
I mean, sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be going down this road a pace, so we'll just be going down the road at the same time together.
Yeah,
where
it's kind
are
of
you
weird.
headed? Oh, go ahead, Brogsdale.
No, so yeah, that's gonna be just kind of weird.
Where are you asking this gentleman who's driving the horse a question?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so where are you headed?
Oh, well, I'm heading to Soxdale. selling all these
Sog-
cabbages.
Sogsdale?
Socksdale.
Socksdale.
Yeah.
Socksdale.
Isn't that
As
the
a
one that?
little reminder, Socksdale is the enemy of the Wasp Queen. We've never done anything with it, but Lord Argyle of Socksdale is practically your enemy.
Oh. Hmm. Hey guys, should we do
Oh.
something about that?
Sure, I'm gonna smash the cart.
Oh, you're smashing the card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, okay. Well, yes. Roll to attack the old man.
I don't want to hurt the old man. I just want to destroy his
Well, you still have
livelihood.
gotten violent regardless, so you are going to have to roll this.
Oh, I
hard.
know. So I'm strong. I have my trusty club.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of about it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
My cabbages.
He was going
Oh,
to say
you
it.
have to.
You gotta see it.
I
We
did
have
roll.
to see if you succeed first
I-
before the line is said.
I
Mhm.
did roll a 4.
Aw.
Okay, so a 4 does mean you get to choose. I don't get to choose because if I got to choose, I'd choose something dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna take something from them, and that's their cabbages.
Sure. And in fact, when you do hit the cart, he goes, "My cabbages." But in his voice, which is a bit more like "Oh, my cabbages." I don't know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He's rather confused as to why you destroyed his cart with all of his cabbages.
Well, we
Um,
work for the Wasp Queen. Socksdale's kind of our mortal enemy.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
technically at war, man. It's nothing you did. Well, it is technically something you did, so
All our
It's
recruitments
technically your
delivering
fault.
cabbages. That's
It's
bit of an
really
these cabbages are worth a lot of money.
yeah, and they
Well, yeah, but-
provide sustenance for the people of Socksdale who were hoping to one day turn into more Wasp warriors.
Huh? That doesn't seem that great of a. Whew.
I mean, it's got a great retirement plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
we
much, yeah.
become incubators for the next wave of Wasp warriors.
Well, yeah, but I was going to use that money to pay for the medicine for my sickly granddaughter.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
if anything, ghosts exist, so hey.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna,
surprise!
like,
What's
I'm
what
gonna, like,
life?
soccer kick one of the heads of the cabbage away and be like, "Goal!" You guys see that?
That's when
So
the
there
man
was
in
one-
the
there was
cart
one good
holds
kick right
out
there.
a holy. That's when the man in the cart holds out a holy symbol. I would like both Razmataz and Frank the Prank to roll and avoid danger because in fact you are being turned right
Look, dude. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Avoid danger.
Yeah.
Can I add my new shield to this?
now.
Okay. Can I add be careful with magic to this?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1.
Yes.
What about be a little cautious?
Do you think you were being cautious when you kicked this man's cabbages?
Yeah, that was like just for fun though. This is like defensive. This is a different thing, you know.
Yeah, I'm not giving you
This is
caution.
different.
Look, you weren't behaving cautiously, so you don't get caution. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, Razmataz works hard and plays hard.
Yeah.
All right, how about be careful or cunning? Can I do cunning to this?
You could use cunning, yes.
Okay, so that's 2. All right. Okay, I'll just go ahead and roll real quick so I can just get out of the way.
right.
Highest is a 5. Sorry.
Okay. Great. So 5 means you just run away.
Okay. So for this, could I use "Don't Leave a Man Behind"? Trying to protect Raz.
Nah, because at the moment of turning, you didn't know that Raz was running away.
Okay. No caution.
You can use caution because you weren't harassing this man.
But mine's no caution now.
Oh, well then you can't use it. You just talked your way out of a benefit there. Sorry.
Aw.
Hey, I gotta play it as it is. Suppressing dissent. Because I was like all for it. Knocking his cabbages over.
I'll give you a surprise. I'll give you the suppressing dissent.
Okay. And I'm a poltergeist, so technically I'm invisible. Maybe it's because he
The
doesn't see me. That
poltergeist. Good point. You're a poltergeist. Take away that die. Now you're rolling, just one die, and the max you can get is 5. That's what
wow.
happens when you try to push things that you shouldn't try to push. Eh?
We just tried pushing everything.
Yeah, but you're undead and you're being turned, my love. Pointing out that you're undead, I mean, that's actually a disadvantage in this case, isn't it?
Bogus. All right, let's see. Hey, I got a 5.
Oh, cool. So you nearly run away as well. But,
Yeah.
so yes, your 2 undead companions are both, in fact, running away at the moment.
Jeez it.
Raz, it's just it's like a symbol. Like, what are you running away from?
Well, it seems we got a
Simple.
holy man in our midst.
Symbols have power.
And indeed, at the mention of that, he rips off his cutting disguise, and this is, in fact, Eric the cleric.
Oh, hey,
Eric,
Eric.
I thought we were friends.
It was pointed out to me that I've got to, like, stop you. It's a whole deal. Everybody's very cross with me right now.
You know, we can just say you beat us. Like, we're going to the Carrion Queen. You know we don't have a whole lot of time left.
No, though, I mean, he's holding the holy symbol with one hand, and he pulls out a crossbow with the other. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to shoot you. I'm really sorry about this, and he's going to attempt to shoot you, Brogsdale. I would like you to try to avoid danger. Let's see what you got.
I don't really have anything.
Okay, well then just roll a die.
Yeah, I got strong. That's about it.
Strong would apply, so go ahead and roll that. Yeah,
Okay.
'cause you can get hit by an arrow and be relatively okay.
So I have 1 die and I can roll a 6.
So you can roll a 6.
I rolled a 5 instead.
Okay,
Aw.
so you do get shot, but it's not as bad as it could have been. You take 2 harm. And now you'll need to roll a d6 again.
Yes, they might have nicked an artery.
Eh.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you take the arrow, it's stuck in your shoulder, it hurts.
Ow.
That wasn't very nice.
You know.
All right, I guess we're doing this as I put on
we're doing this.
the new claws and.
Yeah. Go and get violent. You've chosen violence.
Yep.
We didn't. I started
That's
this.
the second Game of Thrones reference tonight. Welcome to CSE Lannister.
Yep. So I'm using my new claws in my hybrid form. So I believe that would be 2.
That's 2.
Um,
You're not really teaching your wolves anything today.
not really. No. Can I use them as a tool in this violence?
I guess they could be distracting if they're running around and yipping and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. And boop. That's mostly a 4. So 4.
Okay, 4, you get to choose 1. So you don't take harm, you deal harm to them, you get them out of the way, or you take something from them.
I'll just deal some harm.
Okay, go ahead and deal a harm to him. Takes
Yep.
a harm. You take a harm in return.
Yep.
Smacks you upside the head with its holy symbol, which is surprisingly durable.
Ow.
It's not a great feeling. But he has taken 1 harm. So here are your options, because he is an adventurer, so you get to take something from him. So these are the things that he has. Number 1, disguise. When this adventurer shows up, the players are not tipped off that it is this adventurer unless they attempt to harm them. Hence why he pulled off the disguise once attempts to harm were made.
Yes.
Hidden. When the characters roll a failure, this adventurer may instantly hide. And observant. Characters may not use cunning ploy or don't get caught when this adventurer is watching them. So you get to take away disguise, hidden, or observant.
I feel like hidden might be the best one for this situation currently.
Okay. Yes, he cannot hide when you have a failure now. Congratulations. But you take a harm, so you need to roll a d6.
I do. Let's try this one.
You're only at 1 harm right now.
Yep. It is a 4.
Okay, then you're okay.
Yep.
He has taken down the crossbow and pulled out a sword at this point. It's a holy sword. It's quite holy. Rogsdale, what would you like to do? Sorry, the other chief, you are still running away.
Oh man.
I'm going to
Yeah, they've got to kill this guy on their own. Once he's dead, you can come back.
I'm just gonna hit him.
Because I love you and I want you to have a good time.
I'm going to stand my ground against him, having drawn his sword, and I'm just gonna swing for the fences.
What are you rolling? Obviously, you're trying to do harm here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get violent.
Violent.
I'm gonna do. I'm strong. I have Gonker, my trusty tree club.
Okay.
And I have my experience planted like a tree.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll 3 dice and see what you get.
That is a 5.
Okay, then you get to pick 1.
Can I take something from them?
Well, what do you plan to take?
I wanted to take the holy symbol.
You're trying to get the holy symbol.
I want to. I don't want to take it personally. I just want to take it and hit it with the tree and just swing for the fences, give it a home run, end it out of this park.
Yes, you've knocked the holy symbol out of his hands. I will allow that. You do take a harm, so now you're at 3 harm and you need to roll.
That's a 5.
Okay, then you're still all right.
And I believe I had to mark my experience. I can't use it again today.
Yes, if you used your experience and you roll a 5 or a 4, then you don't get to use it again today. If you roll if you roll a 1, you just lose it.
Yeah.
I forget what happens on a 2 or 3. You might also lose it at that point. But on a 1, you definitely do.
Yeah.
I think on a failure, you lose it because you've learned nothing.
I've learned nothing from it.
Yeah. And a critical failure, something else happens to boot because critical failures are critical failures, darling.
Yeah. I'm just as I hit it and just say, Eric, this is really uncool of you. You know that, right?
It's literally my job, though. You guys are always like, we're serving the Wasp Queen, and my job is like to fight like undead, and you've got like 2 undead with you. It's like.
Then fight the Carrion Queen, not us.
I'm gonna have to fight her too, probably.
Well, that's if you live today.
I was heading out to fight her, and then you destroyed my cabbages, and I know.
What are we gonna do? Deliver cabbages to a front gate? Like,
yes,
here's a bunch of things for the living.
I was going to deliver cabbages to her front gate. Yes, that is exactly what I was going to do.
They eat dead bodies.
They could eat cabbages. You don't know. They're rotten cabbages.
Carrion Queen. They prefer the dead. I mean, that's kind of in the name.
Packmaster Snout Scratch, it is your go now. Razzmatazz and Frank, you won't be back until Brogsdale's gone again. Then you will be returned by that point. Because you were running for a little bit.
Sorry, Raz. That holy symbol, it's got nothing on us. We just gotta go back and have a plan of attack, right, man?
Oh, yeah, whatever you say.
You don't have to return. He might have other holy symbols on him. You don't know. It's pretty scary. Regardless, it's Packmaster Snout Scratch's turn.
I think I would. Yeah, we'll just do the second verse, same as first.
Attack him again.
Yep. With my claws, my wolf form, and my companions.
Yeah.
Yipping at his heels. That's a 5.
You get to make one. You get to pick one thing.
Yep.
Out of all them things.
I'm
not listing them all off again. You got them in front.
No,
of you.
yeah, I've got it in front of me.
The viewing audience has already heard a couple of times now. So.
Yeah, no, I've got it in front of me. We'll just I could take some more harm, so I don't think getting him out of I guess we could get him out of the way. But he'd just come right back. Maybe. I'll get him out of the way for now.
Okay. You get him out of the way. So he is basically not I'm going to say this. You panic the horse and the horse goes tearing off.
That makes
The
sense.
horse is still drawing the cart, so yes, he is effectively away at this point. You do take a harm because he does hit you with the sword.
Yep.
And you need to roll, and don't.
Boop. It's a 6.
Okay, so you're fine. So, Frank the Crank and Razzmatazz, you return in time to see the horse and the cart going off down the road at a very fast pace.
All right, we're ready for the battle.
Wait, is that him? Yeah, that's him on the horse. He's gone, dude.
Look, we knew you two had it covered, so we decided to like tactically retreat.
You hear him off in the distance saying to the horse, "No, wait, stop." Anyway,
You're welcome.
yeah, so continuing down the road, Eric the cleric has been, well, not vanquished, but you certainly got rid of him.
For now.
And he doesn't have annoying, which means he will not show up again this session.
Okay.
There's a
So maybe-
specific trait that is called annoying, which is, yes, you've gotten rid of the enemy, but they just keep showing up. Even if you think you killed them, they just keep showing up because they're annoying that way. So
Mhm.
Howard had annoying.
Yeah,
He did.
he was quite.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's
Yep.
on your side now. I'm not
Yep.
going to change that. I'm not taking that away from you. I took so many things away from you, little muffins. You know, because I'm a DM,
All right.
and that means dangerous monster, my loves.
Should
That
we
is true.
go back to the road?
Yeah, you can move right along, as Kermit the Frog once sang to a bear.
We still got that magic
With the bear.
ritual to do to get to the Carrion Cling, right?
So I will revert back to my goblin form and put away my claws.
If I could turn into a wolf monster, I'd just be a wolf monster all the time.
Yeah, it's if I need to blend in, it's somewhat easier.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, that's that day. So
Yep.
we're moving on to the next day. I'd like a totally different person than Nick to roll a d6. You had to sit so much of that fight out, Frank. Why don't you go ahead and roll the d6?
Right
See what
on.
happens.
D6 go, and it's a 2.
Oh dear. Well, I certainly can't have that adventurer show up again. That's not happening. Michael, you didn't get to do very much. Oh, Razzmatazz, sorry, you didn't get to do very much in that last fight. Why don't you go ahead and give me a prompt?
Prompt. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Let me look through. Ooh, here's a fun one.
Yeah.
This is 2 on it's the last page. Cookie.
Cookie.
Cookies?
Interesting.
Man, once say no to cookies, kind of like them.
Yeah, well, me too, but it's gonna be something bad, I guess. It's a 2.
I mean, it's a 2, so it's going
It's
to
a
be
bad
something
cookie,
not
apparently.
So great. And as you are walking down the road, you notice in the middle of the road is a basket of cookies saying, "Please take only one."
Razzmatazz is like, hell yeah! I don't even got taste buds, and I want to enjoy these. I think I'm just gonna grab a whole fistful. What do you guys think?
We probably shouldn't just take. We should just only take one.
I'm dead. What do I care? Go for it, Raz.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Wait, hold on. Snout scratch. We're a democracy. Frank says grab a whole bunch. Roxdale says take one. So I'm gonna let you be the deciding vote. Should I take one or just like stuff my face with these cookies?
Even have a face to stuff.
Look, it's about hey, the cookies have a good mouth feel. I still can enjoy that.
You have a mouth?
I mean, no. Well, yeah, I got a mouth like jaws and stuff, and
If he didn't have
Okay,
enough,
so-
how is he talking to us?
yeah, no tongue. You know that's gone, but like mouth, I got.
Uh,
So,
It's
so what do you think,
entirely
man?
up to you, Packmaster Snout Scratch. No peer pressure.
do what you will.
Oh, you're taking more than one Razzmatazz. Apropos of nothing, how close is everybody to Razzmatazz right now?
I mean, probably pretty close. I'm also gonna get a cookie.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you are also fairly close.
Rasmus is
Ah.
gonna grab like both fists full and go like "Grah, grah, 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 grah," and just
Yeah,
let them all run down his his
That's
horrible skeleton body, and like they're all
certainly
bounced off
something.
his ribs.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're right next to the cookies. Packmaster Snout Scratch, how close were you to this whole little mess that's happening?
Well, I was gonna grab one, but I guess I can.
Okay, so you're also nearby the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank the Prank, do you also want to be near the cookies?
I'm egging him on, so I'm right behind Raz.
Yeah, so
Like,
you're right
yeah,
there.
take the cookies.
Great. I would like every single one of you to roll avoid danger.
Can I use? I'm not being cautious, so can I use
Don't be
cunning? Maybe.
cautious at all. Huh?
Can I use cunning?
I just because you're default cunning, even when you're doing very stupid things, I will allow it.
All right. What about detachable skulls? That can help in some way.
Considering what is happening is you've set off a major explosive trap.
Oh, could the shield help? Maybe.
The shield could help, yes.
All right. So that's 2. Did detachable skull help or no?
Not really.
Okay. So that's 2 dice.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, unless you want to push it and result in the cursed dice that happens every time somebody pushes it.
no, it's a 2 and a 6. So the highest is a 6.
Okay, great. Everybody else also needs to make this roll because you were all next to the cookies.
No problem. I am
Can I-
definitely not
Oh.
cautious, so I get at least one. I know
You
that.
get one, and actually, I will allow the fact that you are basically incorporeal to be another die.
All right, so 2. I am not questioning it further. Not for adults.
I guess I'm strong.
You can take an explosion to be sure. Let's have Frank roll really quickly. I'm keeping it
6.
in mind though. You also got a 6. Okay. Frogsdale.
A 4.
Okay. So you're probably taking a little more harm when you say.
Yeah, probably.
And Packmaster Snout Scratch, what are you applying to this, if anything?
Fire is bad.
I will allow you to use the lesson that fire is in fact bad. So go ahead and roll one die.
Ooh. That's a 1.
Oh
That's very
no.
bad. Give me a prompt then.
Okay.
I could try and do this, but I don't know how to narrate this into a success. Yeah, sorry,
mean-
dude.
You can only do that once a day, correct? Or once a session?
Once per session, so I have to pick the entire game to use it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let's see if
save
you
it.
want to
Matt.
use it on this. Okay, you're saving it. So then, Nick, I would like a prompt.
You know what? Just because I feel like it might be appropriate, wolf.
Wolf. Oh no! I would like you to roll one more d6. You are all going to find out about the mechanic now. So roll a d6.
That's another 1.
Oh,
That's good. That's actually good in this case.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Packmaster
okay.
Snout Scratch, you take 1 point of damage because one of your wolves got in the way and is now dead.
Oh no.
Uh,
Terrible.
Which wolf
Not
do you want
good.
to kill?
Fangface is his best boy, so
Fangface has
has
jumped bravely in front of this explosive meant for you
Yep.
and is a shredded pile of wolfy meat.
Fangface, no.
Yes, I just killed somebody's pet, and I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible goblin for doing so. I know. When you use your pets in fights, this is what happens. Don't throw your corgis at somebody and expect them to live, my dears.
Especially corgis, yeah.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? But you only do take 1 harm. You do need to roll another d6. I'm making you all roll so much tonight, aren't I?
3.
3. What was your harm currently? Was it
3.
a 2? Your harm is at 3 and you rolled a 3.
With the explosion, it would be 3.
Okay, and you just rolled a 3.
Yes.
So, despite the fact that your wolf bravely died for you, you have also died.
Okay.
Oh
Now.
no.
It is a question, do you want to spend some zeal? Because with zeal you could be not dead, and your harm track will clear out.
I
Or
would
is this the moment that you
say-
choose for Packmasters now Scratch to die and you can just wait around for an hour while everybody else finishes up the game? It's up to you.
I mean, I've still got zeal left, so I'll use another one.
Okay. So your harm track is cleared out. Right.
Yep.
As the parts of the wolf that are blown into you actually manage to fuse with your form and heal you somehow. Don't ask questions. These are my determinations. Okay,
I'm sure
Brogsdale.
it's some sort of physiology thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brogsdale, you roll the 5, so roll me a d6.
2.
2. Well, congratulations. You also only take 1 harm, but you also need to roll.
That's a 1.
Brogsdale has died.
No.
As a cookie comes
No,
flying
no,
out,
no,
hits you
no.
square in the skull, and
I think I'll use Zeal to survive.
okay. Congratulations, you've used Zeal to survive. As the cookie instead lands in your mouth, and it was an amazing healing cookie. Hurrah!
Nom. That's a
by
good
the way,
cookie.
Yeah. Packmaster Snazcrash, by the way, what did you learn from this experience?
Follow instructions.
Yeah, follow instructions. Okay, Frank the Prank, go ahead and roll a d6.
Oh, okay.
You succeeded very much, but there was still a massive explosion, and,
I know, it was awesome. I rolled a 3.
you rolled a 3. You take no harm.
Awesome. So, like, cookie shrapnel just passes through me.
Yeah. And Razmataz, go ahead and roll a d6.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything I can add to it, or just the one?
No, this is a random how much harm did you take roll.
Okay, gonna be a 2, so not too bad.
Then you also take no harm, as the
Oh.
cookies manage to totally not hit any parts of you that are solid.
So the assholes who caused the explosion suffered no consequences. But both of our guys almost died. Or else we would have died.
Yeah.
I guess the moral of the story is if your character kind of knows better, you should object.
Razmataz is like, well, it was a close one, but it all worked out great in the end. No
And you
lessons
do-
learned.
You do
Exactly.
receive- Just a
Anybody want a cookie?
really quick point of clarification. Yes, Packmaster Snap Scratch, you do lose the experience. Anybody that used experience on this who did not roll a 6, you either don't get to use it again today, or, well, that's it actually. Brogsdale, if you used any experience, you can't use that experience again today. But Packmaster Snap Scratch, unfortunately, you lost it, but you replaced it with another one. Hooray!
Oh, if I use an item, is the item gone?
Which item did you use?
The busted up shield.
No, you can keep using the shield because it didn't. You rolled a 6, so you
Yes.
get to keep it.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just going to double check the rules about the temporary items. 1 moment. Or not the temporary items, but the 4 shiny items. I don't want to deny you your 4 shiny item, you know? Oh, yeah. Yes, it's a failure. So you did not fail when you used the shield.
Mm.
So you're fine. And yes, there are cookies. The cookies that Razmataz was holding, which are several cookies, are available to be.
Anybody want one?
Not particularly.
All right. Well, we'll save them for later. When we get them back, we can finish the rest of the basket.
Packmaster Snap Scratch, did you have a desire to eat any of these cookies?
Not any chocolate in there, is there?
I mean, you think there might be? I mean, Razmataz is the one looking at the cookies. I guess my question for you is, what do you think Razmataz?
Razmataz is like, yeah, it's like 1 chocolate. I got some snickerdoodles that are pretty good.
Take one of the. Well, may have been contaminated by the chocolate ones.
I got a peanut butter one.
Ooh.
Let's see. Looks like one with M&Ms in there.
That's
Just
chocolate.
one with dog fur on it. How'd
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
get
pretty-
there?
Yeah, that's pretty gross. We got some funfetti ones.
Bang face.
Packmaster Snap Scratch, do you want to take any of these cookies and eat them?
I have some oatmeals. Ooh, now that's a disaster. You know what I'm saying?
I actually like oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, oatmeal cookies are actually good, by the way.
Yeah.
I would say
They
that.
are.
I don't like them
But,
with raisins in them, though.
I think with the mention of the dog fur, he's just like, I'm not I'm not hungry anymore. As he
Okay.
just continues on.
All right, so that was that day where you were asked to take one cookie. You did not follow the instructions and it exploded. What are you gonna do? It's day number 3. Hooray! Brogsdale, roll a d6.
1.
Oh my goodness! Give me a prompt. Yeah, we're doing random encounters because I want to. Because well, I'm mean. Stretching for time.
Chair.
Chair.
Yeah.
You travel down the roads, you see a chair, and then you see another chair, and then you see another chair, and then you see another chair. The road ahead of you is filled with chairs.
Kind of weird.
Morris, is that you?
Is it him?
I
Take
don't
out my
know.
lighter. If it is, I'm gonna burn him.
There's just a bunch of chairs, and I know maybe Morris's friends are here. Maybe I don't know.
No exceptions. I'm burning the chairs.
Okay, great. So, yes, you are attacking a chair now.
Attack the chair.
That'll
You
show him.
will need to do a get violent.
So yeah, suppressing descent, my blowtorch, throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the 3 dice.
Riddle.
You're attacking a chair.
Highest is a 6.
Great. So you get to make 2 options. You can take no harm. You can deal harm to them. You can get them out of the way, or you can take something from them. But you do get to pick 2 of those.
Okay, I don't take harm, and I get them out of the way, by which I mean I burn them.
Right. Well, you didn't deal harm to them, so they are going to live. But yes, the chairs do start screaming and move off to the side of the road.
Ha! I knew it.
They were living chair. They were mimics.
Oh, there's rather a lot of mimics.
Oh,
Remember,
boy.
remember a couple of editors note, a couple of episodes, there are like several baby mimics in a dungeon.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah,
a lot.
They were just out here on the road, and they'd all decided to disguise themselves as chairs.
Great.
You know, if you want a better chance of eating, don't disguise yourself as things that are out of place. Like a bunch of crates and a wagon next time, maybe.
They turned into a bunch of crates in a wagon.
There you go.
They're taking direction.
So none of them are
One of them
named
says, like,
Morris.
thanks for the heads up.
No problem. Just don't eat us.
No, that's really good advice. You know what? Go ahead and roll a talkative.
Oh, great.
I don't know. I mean, beyond strong, I don't think I really have anything for this.
Do you have any experiences you can apply?
I don't.
Uh-oh.
It's just a roll without a chance of a 6.
Yeah.
That was a 4.
Okay. Well, they're going to demand something of you. Can you heal the one of us that got hurt?
Like, how hurt are we talking?
Like, dead levels?
Yeah, I guess. I walk over and I just roll the scroll out and I just grab the 10 minute, put it on top, and be like, I think this is how it works.
And the scroll disappears in a blinding flash of light, and the dead mimic is alive again.
Cool. 5.
I'm very mean, aren't I? But the mimics are going to leave you alone.
Bye, everybody. Have fun killing.
It was an overwhelming number of mimics, so
It would have been a lot to deal with.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
See? I did good here. One of them could have been Morris, dudes. That guy, he's gotta die.
I mean, sure. That's what you believe.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
I
Thanks
love
for bringing
dudes.
me back to life. Goodbye.
If you ever need work, the Wasp Queen always has need for people.
Plenty of overtime.
We have good benefits and a great retirement plan.
I'm not going to ask you to roll to lie to them.
I think people by now know what their retirement plan
They know what
is,
their
especially
retirement
amongst
plan is.
monsters.
Don't really. Hey,
Yeah.
so much. Yep. So you finally make it to the gates of the Carrion Queen, where you are greeted once again by the undead Chimera. I don't remember how
Hey.
they talked, so I'm just going to make up a voice now.
Neither do we.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
This is like
Go-
episode 2.
Somebody go back and watch that episode, and you can see how very wrong I am, and say like, "Oh, why didn't she make notes about what voice she did?" And just shut up. I want to see you do this. Anyway, yeah. Oh, your backs.
Yes. Rasputin, take it away.
All right. So, Mr. Lich sent us. I'm his
Oh,
intern, and I'm looking to get
Yeah,
flesh.
got it. Yep. Just to prove who you are. What's your name?
The name is Razzmatazz.
And
The
who's your current
Magisterium.
employer?
Current employer is Wasp Queen, but I'm interning with Mitch the Lich.
Okay, you may enter.
Sort of my side hustle. All right, here we go.
Just so you know, the Carrion Queen does live on the other side of an incredibly dangerous dungeon, and I'm not allowed to tell you anything about the dungeon. Basically, if you survive it, then you're worthy of seeing her, and if you don't,
Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds right. Sounds fair.
Sure.
Yeah.
it's a
Frank, what are you
dungeon
worried about? You're
design-
dead already.
Oh yeah.
It's a dungeon designed by Master Horus. It is the Tomb of Horus.
Oh, okay.
Sounds great.
Sounds
I'm
like fun.
excited.
Yeah. If you like random puzzles that make absolutely no sense, you're gonna love the Tomb of Horus.
Cool.
I mean, that
Well-
sounds great already.
Okay.
Right this way. And she gestures straight at the door. You can just walk right through the door.
Okay.
I walk
Alright.
through the door.
Frank's walking through the door.
I
Yeah.
will also walk through the door.
Rogsdale's walking through the door.
Sure.
Razzmatazz
That sounds fun.
Razzmatazz will dance through the door. Like, he's so excited. He's like, doing a little
Razzmatazz is dancing through the
yeah,
door.
fun little. He like does the gritty or something like, or like flosses. Some kind of embarrassing like meme-based dance through the door.
Yeah. Razzmatazz has walked through the door. That's Stress Crusher. You going through the door?
Following instructions.
Yeah, through the door.
Yeah.
You walk through the door. Everybody will avoid danger.
That's way hot.
Because I think I just have 1 dice for this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Yeah,
your
I think
die.
I have 1 dice too.
Okay.
Can I do my shield?
Actually,
You can do your
Could I-
shield.
Okay.
well, that doesn't really matter. It would only be one.
I
die,
mean, let me
so-
know what you're choosing to roll.
Oh, cunning and shield.
Okay, so you're rolling 2 die. It sounds like everybody else is just rolling
Well,
one.
okay.
Uh,
one of the-
Poltergeist pass through stuff.
Yeah, we'll allow you to add that.
Yeah.
That
Very
will
lucky.
apply in this situation.
I got a 6 and a 2, so super lucky.
Great. So you managed to duck back out of the way of what's about to happen.
Double 4s.
Okay. You're not quite. Oh my goodness! The other chief, you rolled the 1.
Oh no!
Okay, I can only use mayhem for one of you. Which one of you wants it more?
I don't worry. I'll roll protection. If this is dealing harm, I'm gonna roll protection
Oh, it's
for
dealing a lot of
Pack
harm.
Master Now Scratch.
So
Alright.
let's deal with the protection first.
As soon as I realize, like, oh, this was a bad move, I just throw myself, or I have to throw myself over Packmaster Snout Scratch.
Okay.
So for protection, I roll a d6 on a 6. I protect them and they don't take harm. On a 4 or 5, I take the harm instead, and I rolled a 5.
Okay. So you have Packmaster Snout Scratch. You have taken no damage. Brogsdale. What did you roll again, Frank?
I rolled 2 4s, so 4 highest.
Okay, so you are also taking harm, but one of you basically, Packmaster Snap Scratch, I'm not going to count your critical failure anymore because it didn't really happen because Brogsdale protected you. Make sense?
Yeah.
Brogsdale, you do still have your critical failure that's happening.
Yeah.
Use mayhem for it though.
Okay.
Saved it. So Brogsdale, you inadvertently fall down a hole to avoid any danger. Like you
Okay.
roll off Packmaster Stun Scratch, protect him from everything, but you roll down a hole.
Okay, so
So-
what happens is when you walk through the front of the gate, the entire ceiling collapses.
Oh no!
That was a fake entrance, my dears.
Of course it was.
Chorus made a fake entrance to the dungeon because he's a real prick.
Oh god.
Rogueville and Packmaster Snap Scratch, however, you have fallen down a hole because there was
Yeah.
also a trap door. We're going to get to what that means in a second because I'm all really mean and I base this off of a very cruel dungeon. Frank, you also did technically not completely succeed.
Yeah.
So something does happen to you. I need to double check. Yes. So this costs you something to succeed. So what sort of cost did it take for you to succeed on not taking this harm?
That's a good one. I left a man behind. I would say it cost me one of my experience. Don't leave a man behind.
Okay, I will allow that. You've lost one of your experiences.
Because they fell down a hole and it's like, no.
Yes. So Brogsdale and Packmaster Snout Scratch, you are now, instead of being crushed by rocks, falling down a hole. Now I want to remind you that somebody besides me dictated that you fell down a hole.
Sorry,
That is
that's
true.
what I do.
Yeah, just it happens.
So I need to avoid danger from you two.
Oh.
As a general rule, falling down holes not great if you're made out of flesh and bone.
Yeah.
Generally not.
Yeah, I don't think I can use anything with this one.
I'm strong.
I'll allow the strength, yeah, because you might be able to brace the fall.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, it will cost you something to avoid this danger. And Packmaster Snout Scratch, the best you can do is it costs you something to avoid the danger.
Okay, well, let's see. Well, it's a 2.
So, it's a 2, so you have in fact failed.
Yep.
This is not a one.
Rockstar, how often can you do your protection thingamajiggy?
I have no limitations, so I'm gonna
Oh,
attempt
and
to
you might
try
want
it.
to use it again if you like.
I rolled a 5, so I take the.
But you take the harm instead. So
Yeah.
I will say what it cost you to take the no harm is what is happening is as you're falling, you manage to turn yourself over in the air, and you're holding Packmaster Snout Scratch up above you, and you realize, oh, this is very badly going to hurt. As you
Yeah.
hit the bottom of this pit trap, which is covered in spikes, you take 5 harm.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
I rolled a 6.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
That's amazing! Heroism is paid off. So Rogsdale, you're
You know-
badly hurt. You're horribly impaled.
You know,
Sounds
Patrick,
fresh.
there's-
You're big.
there's
Oh my
numbers
god,
to-
that was bad. What?
There's numbers in between the 1 and the 6, you know.
I mean, you're very badly hurt, Rogsdale.
No.
Like, you sort of have reverse porcupine quills in your back now. And as you look up that very, very long hole you fell down,
We'll put a
looks like
hole
a-
here.
looks like a long way to get back up.
I
Dudes, are you alright down there?
Wait, hold
No.
on. Okay.
Because
I'm
it's
gonna
also
do
covered
something.
in
Is-
rubble on top of it, you know.
Razzmatazz is
Unless
gonna
you want to
use
say
his
the
attack.
rubble fell down the hole, in which case you have another problem that's about to happen.
I want to do something here.
Right.
Okay,
Can I try and
Rogsdale.
use Dabbler to heal him with some magic?
You could do that, except that the hole is currently being blocked by a very large slab of stone. So you'll need to get the large slab of stone out of the way first.
Okay. I'll be like,
Unless you want it to have all been rubble, in which case, well, they're definitely going to die down in that hole.
okay. I'll be like, Frank, maybe a little help here. We can get this out of the way and I can heal him.
I can't lift, bro. I don't have any muscles.
You move stuff with your spirit. You're a poltergeist.
I
All
can
you-
do that.
Can
What a
certainly
poltergeist
try.
does, my
Oh,
friend.
I got to say the DM thing. I got to say that you can certainly try thing. I'm so excited. I'm a real DM now.
Dude, if I can do that, yeah. I'm gonna lift this and throw it somewhere else, and then it's not gonna be on top of them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a
Alright.
poltergeist. You can manipulate things.
Yeah, you're using your poltergeist
I
powers.
think my lungs are collapsing.
I
You've
think
never
I-
thrown anything this
everything's
large
fine.
before, but you believe in
Yeah.
yourself.
I think I've already used no caution and rolled a 4, so I can't use it for this scene
You can't
anymore.
use it again. no.
Gotcha. Let's see. All I got is poltergeist, and I'm not really suppressing dissent, so just
Yeah,
one.
roll that 1d6.
Let's see. 2.
Well, it's not a critical failure. So what happens is you don't move the giant rock. And you don't want to try it again. You let out a little ghost toot when you're trying to do it. You think you'll get a ghost hernia if you keep attempting.
Oh, okay, Frank, leave it, my friend, leave it, dude.
I can't do it, bro. It's too
All right.
hard. It's too heavy.
Okay, I think we have to do a little bit of magic here. I'm gonna use my magic powers to do it.
Okay, so you're using the magic powers to move the
Yes,
stone.
prepare to witness Razzmatazz the Magisterial.
I mean, this just happens. You just spend a zeal and then it shall happen.
All right,
Like,
I
that
have
is
3
how
out
it
of 5
works.
zeal left.
How many zeal do you have left?
3.
Yeah, there you go. You're okay. So yes, you have moved. Well, describe how you move the large slab of stone using your amazing magical powers.
Oh, he definitely he's seen a lot of plays people do magic, so he's kind of imitating that. Lots of holding his head and going and waving his arms around.
And somehow you manage to stumble into the correct thing for the spell of telekinesis, and you do move the very large slab of stone out of the way.
So that's how you do it. You put your hand on your head and then use the arm.
Yeah,
Okay, yes, I gotcha.
I've studied several great magical plays and books that talk about that, so I assume they're all accurate.
So Brogsdale are literally bloody, and Packmaster Snout Scratch, you can get back out of this hell.
Sure. Yeah. Oh.
I'm not going to make you roll for it because I've already punished you quite a lot.
That really hurt. I'll be okay though.
I don't want this to be exactly like the game I've referenced where you can just get stuck on this path for a good 2 hours.
So, do we have to backtrack and try to find the real entryway?
Yeah, I think we better. Is there a way forward from here?
No, it's totally collapsed. It was a
Oh,
false
good,
entrance.
great.
It's
All
going
right,
to
yeah,
take
we
them
gotta
a while to reset the false entrance now.
It's
Great,
probably
we
under
gotta
the
find
bridge.
spot.
Yeah, well,
Looking out into the courtyards, you see that there are several gravestones and also several rocks and also several trees.
well, we are in a Carrion Queen's lair, so maybe the gravestones? I'll take a look at those.
Yeah, go ahead and take a look at the gravestones. So we are going to be doing a look around.
Yes.
Let's see if one of you can roll a 6 for once on this. I might provide useful information just to keep things moving.
Yeah. I'm just realizing I might not. I mean, everything. I mean, if I say that everything will be fine, and act like and pretty much I'm in denial about this. Could I use that experience?
Sure.
Okay, I think that's the only one that I can use about
Oh,
this.
go ahead and roll 1d6 then.
Yeah. God,
What'd you roll?
that's a 2.
Oh.
Well, it's not a 1. You just didn't find what you were looking for.
Nope.
You're very much like Bono of you too. Also, in that maybe you just wear a vest and pants and don't wear a shirt. Remember that look he had? It wasn't a great look. It was very greasy and in a ponytail, and he was just wearing a vest. It was a choice he made.
That is a choice.
It's a drummer look.
What would anybody else like to do as Packmaster Snout Scratch is wandering around looking very lost? The rest of you can also look around, but Packmaster Snout Scratch, you are never going to find what you're looking for.
Yep.
Maybe Raz will give it a try.
Oh, what are you going to do to look around, Razm?
He'll do cunning, and then I'll actually take my skull off and like toss it in the air so I can do
Yeah,
detachable skull.
I've always allowed you to use that for surveillance, so it'd be very hypocritical of me to say you can't now.
Okay,
By the way,
highest is
Barksdale,
a
your back
4.
is still filled with spikes, but you feel like if you pulled them out, you'll probably die.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Require a lot of medical attention.
I got a 4.
Okay, you got a 4. I am going to answer the question, what has recently happened here? What recently happened here is you tried to enter the tomb of the
All
Carrion
right,
Queen.
wow.
Failed false entrance, and
Thanks,
everything
Malice.
collapsed.
Great. Very, very good answer. Appreciate
I
it.
will. I will also. Next, I'm not going to them because I don't think I have anything for this. I won't be able to get any information.
Frank, it's all on you.
Right. So the gravestones, right?
And a gravestone's around.
That means there's things in them. Maybe ghosts. Maybe I can
Ooh.
just like talk to the ghosts, you know,
Oh,
bruh.
you're going to try to talk to the ghosts. Oh, that's a different tactic than looking around. I think you might be doing a talking over, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, since I'm a poltergeist too, maybe they'll be more inclined, you know?
Yes, the fact that you are a ghost does mean that you get to have at least one die. What else do you think you can apply to it?
That was already using poltergeist, right?
Yeah, that's already using that you're a poltergeist.
I don't know if suppressing dissent is this. I mean, we are trying
Not
to reach the...
really. But I think I am going to give you one additional die because this is a graveyard, so there's a bit of a situational thing going since you are trying to talk to ghosts, and there will be ghosts around.
Right, so that's 2. Hope it's enough. I rolled a 5.
Okay. So a ghost has appeared. It's a little spooky girl ghost.
Well,
Hello.
you know, it's, so we're trying to find the right way to the Carrion Queen.
Oh.
Would you happen to know the right way? Because we went one way and we nearly all died. Well,
Definitely should never go straight through the front door, and there are magical runes keeping us from passing through the walls.
oh, so I can't pass through the walls either?
No, if you tried to pass through the wall, you would just be obliterated and your pieces would be scattered throughout the universe.
Well, thanks for telling me that. That's very useful.
I suppose that I could show you the proper entrance to the place, but as a wise man once said, what's in it for me?
Yeah, I asked that too. You're a smart kid.
Thank you. I wasn't smart enough to not drink the puddle water.
The puddle water?
Yes, don't drink puddle water. It will give you a disease and you will die.
Yeah, I heard there's like bad parasites in there.
Yes, my tummy got very bad, and then I was dead.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. But anyways, can you help us out? Like, what do you want?
I was hoping that you'd come up with something.
Well, I just met you, so I don't really know what you would even want. Like,
Yes. I should like an oatmeal cookie with no raisins.
an oatmeal cookie with no raisin. Well, we
Yes.
got a bunch of cookies, actually.
For
Raz,
every
where you
raisin
at?
that's in it, I shall kill you.
Well, I'm already dead, so... I don't know.
I'll
You could
kill
probably
one of
kill
your
one.
companions. Yes.
Well, yeah, sure, but we already know ghosts exist, so they'll probably just come back. Hey, Raz, can you give us a oatmeal cookie without any raisins in it? Do you have one of those?
Let me see. Malice, can I say that I saved one?
I mean, do you think you ate all? You know what? Let's just do a probability die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just roll a d6.
All right, I'm rolling.
Oh, dear.
Chaos.
Come on. It's a 3.
It's a 3. You did have an oatmeal cookie with no raisins, but you did in fact eat it.
Oh, well, Rasmutas is like, maybe I could dash back to that basket, grab a few more, and then come back. Would that be a possibility?
Only one.
Yeah.
Remember the instructions.
Oh, all right, fine.
Do you have an oatmeal cookie with raisins? Maybe we can just take the raisins out of it.
That's really hard. I remembered. I know that.
I don't know. Well,
I don't know,
got
Razzmatazz,
I mean,
you do
it's-
have
it's-
magic.
It's no more difficult than, picking weeds out of a garden. It's very, finesse based.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rockdale can
Razzmatazz,
do
you're
it.
the one trying to get in there to get reflashed, so do you want
Oh.
to use some magic to summon a oatmeal cookie, or do you want to use Brogsdale's gardening experience, which I will actually allow in this case?
Okay, yeah. Let's let Brogsdale do his Brogsdale, put those delicate little humongous monster ogre fingers to work and de-raisin this cookie.
I only
And
got
I'm
one
wondering
die
what I
for
was
this.
just doing. I had a hair in my mouth and I was trying to get it out. It was not great.
I really only got one die for this because I don't think strong is gonna help me.
No.
Somebody's life depends.
That's a 6
on
though.
Yeah.
You managed to very carefully with little tweezers that you used to remove aphids from roses, managed to get every single raisin out of that oatmeal raisin cookie.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. She, you see it still floating around inside of her, but she does have a cookie.
It's alright, the ectoplasm will break it down soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me show you the real entrance.
Thank you very
And
much.
she takes you to a grave, which says it basically underneath it, R.I.P. the Carrion Queen.
That's smart.
And as you dig your way into the grave, you do in fact find that this is a secret entrance, and the real entrance
Hey, we found it, dudes.
to the Tomb of Horus.
Awesome.
Let's go.
It's all smooth sailing from here on out, boys.
Completely smooth sailing. So, as you enter the Tomb of Horus, you are greeted by a chamber with several pictures of the Carrion Queen on the wall, and you know that it's her because she's wearing a shirt that says, "Ask me about being the Carrion Queen."
Hmm.
It's a
You
nice
also
Sure.
see 3 lines, although they're not straight lines, they're kind of intersecting and going this way and that way. One is green, one is red, and one is yellow on the floor.
One's green, one's
It
red.
is a very long hallway.
We should probably follow the red one, right?
Should we? I mean, isn't red usually bad?
Yeah, but this is about misdirection, so red
Oh,
should
I
be good. I'm gonna walk
see.
down the red one.
Okay,
Smart,
great. You walk
Brogsdale.
down the red one. Does anybody follow Brogsdale down the? Well, do you stay close to Brogsdale as he's following the red one? And those of you that have to walk, do you walk on the red one?
I definitely do.
Okay, you'll walk
Can
into
I-
the red one.
Can I just float above the...
This is not a trap at all for you. This is why DMs hate it when people can fly.
Alright.
Accurate.
And I don't have the don't leave anyone behind experience anymore, so it's like, alright dudes, hope you live.
Yeah, you're just gonna let them walk forward, and if they all die, well, hey. So you two are following the red path. Packmaster Stout Scratch, do you follow them down this red path, or do you let them walk forward and see what happens to them?
I want to look around to see if there's anything besides these pictures, or if there's anything on these pictures that might indicate.
Sure. Go ahead and make a look around check if you'd like. They've
Yeah.
always been so useful up until now.
Yes. What can I use it? I guess could I use my experience following instruction to see if they're, because
Yes.
I'm looking around for instructions.
You are looking for instructions. You may use that experience.
Okay, so that's 1.
Hey,
Huh.
I'm gonna give you an extra one just because I like you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a 4, but there is a
That's
1 in
a
there.
Well,
So
oh, good. Then I get to ask the question and answer it. This might be
Oh,
a
boy.
situation where I can't just give you a BS answer, though.
Hey,
What is dangerous here? What is valuable here? What recently happened here? And what is hidden here? Ooh. In searching everything, you do manage to spot a secret door. It is further down the hallway, but you can see a spot where the painting looks like there's a bit of a hollow bit in it. but it is a bit down the hall.
Oh,
The line that runs the closest to that. Well, let me ask you a question, Packmaster Snow Scratch. Are you colorblind?
I mean, I am part
Ooh.
wolf, so probably.
Right. One of the green lines definitely goes near that painting.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Like red and yellow? All I see are green.
Well, so each of these lines is a different color. One is green. There's also like red and yellow.
Oh, okay.
Pink?
Well,
Get my colors
I don't know
wrong.
about that, but I do see behind that painting there's like something hollow, and this one green line is getting close to it. So
Are we on that green line?
No, you're not.
I turn Rasmataz around and say, you go follow Snout Scratch. I'm just gonna keep on seeing how this goes.
Oh, so you're going to keep
Oh,
following
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
red
keep on
line.
going, yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Erasmataz, do you want to keep following the red line?
I think Rasmus will stop in the middle, look at Snout Scratch, look at Brogsdale, and see what's going to happen to each of them.
Like,
Okay.
Kind of hedge his
we've
bets a
gotten
little.
this far along the
Next-
red
next-
line that I don't think it's dangerous.
Next question, Packmaster Snout Scratch. Do you want to be following that close to Brogsdale? This is an important question.
well, I'm
He's
guessing
definitely not
Brogsdale's
following
on
the
a
line
different
that you
line
told
than I
him.
want
Yeah,
than I
he's
want
not
to take,
following the
right?
line. that
Yeah,
goes
I'll
in.
follow the line that leads to the door.
Okay, sure. So, how close are you to Brogsdale as you are following that line? This is an important question.
Maybe like a few feet away.
Okay, only a few feet away. Good. I would like for both of you to make an avoid danger check again.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Fireball ignites in the tunnel.
Am I this strong down here?
Yes, because you're trying to withstand the painful blast of a fireball.
Two.
You got
Ooh.
two.
I got a two.
Oh
Well,
dear.
considering it's literally impossible for you to make the roll after the harm, you have died.
Yeah.
Oh.
As
Oh,
all erupts in fire. Razmataz and Frank, you are far enough away that this.
Do I see this happen to Brogsdale?
Oh yeah, you definitely just saw Brogsdale die.
Okay, can I use magic to like stop the fire?
Yes, you may, and in which case we're not worrying too much about Packmaster Snap Scratch and what we have.
okay.
Oh, okay. I have 2 zeal left right now, so I'm
Okay,
burning
so-
through them. But you know, this is the time.
You
I'm gonna
use
be
your
like
zeal.
Brogsdale, no, and then like stop the fire.
Yes, and just as the fire is about to hit Brogsdale, you dispel the magic of the fire.
Oh,
Brogsdale, you continue to follow the red path.
Wait, I didn't die?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You're still at
Yeah,
harm, but
I'll
you did not die.
continue.
no, Brogsdale, the red path is a liar. Don't.
Wait, hold on.
Let him
Are
go.
we certain about this?
Don't. The red path has betrayed us.
Packmaster Snap Scratch, this is all being discussed. You've gotten to the secret door and it opens, and it is the path out of this particular portion of the dungeon.
Oh, seems this green path was the right one.
Okay, I'll
Oh.
go to Green Path.
See, that's why you let the dudes who are still alive, if you know, who get the traps and everything, so we'll know. You know.
You do have to squeeze a bit to get through this door, Brogsdale. It's incredibly painful with all those spikes sticking out of your back.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Do you want to like pull those out, man? They
Oh,
look
I'll
very
die if I
painful.
do.
Ooh.
Oh God. Okay.
Pull them out, I'll die. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
What?
So you've entered the next room. And inside of this, you see there are 3 doors. There's
Oh
no
my
indication
God,
about-
another one of these.
There's no indication about which of these doors might or might not be safe. They're just 3 doors here. Utterly nondescript doors. There's one ahead of you, one to the left, and one to the right.
So we got like a 33% chance of picking the right one.
I go left.
Let's one of us open all of them. How about that?
Wait, Brogsdale is choosing to go left. Razmataz
Okay,
is
I'll do the
choosing-
middle, and then Snap Scratch you can do right.
Okay.
Hey, that's fine by
Sure.
me, dudes. You go
Wait,
right
why not?
ahead.
Why not have the ghost open a door?
Frank is backing into the hole again.
I
Come on,
can't
ask Frank
grab
to open.
things. I mean, I grab something,
You-
my
you
hand goes
can,
right
but
You're a
into
you're
the
fine.
bag.
poltergeist. You should absolutely be able to touch
Yeah, you
things.
can
It's
open
kind
doors,
of your
dude.
deal.
See, I just tried to lift something back there with a giant
Oh,
stone that fell on you. That
Trying
didn't work
real
at all,
hard,
man.
Frank.
Frank, you need to open a door.
Okay.
Remember, Razzmatazz has to make it through. We're doing this for Razzmatazz.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Razzmatazz, you're backing into the hallway.
Yeah, I'll step back, Frank, and do the
And
middle door.
the suggestion was open all the doors at the same time. Is that
That
correct?
was, yeah, I can't
Yes.
I mean, don't let the little laugh in my voice indicate anything. So you're opening all the doors at the same time.
Yeah.
Razzmatazz, you don't need to roll to avoid danger. Everybody else needs to roll it twice.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 2 of these doors were trapped, and you just decide to open all of them.
At
I
the
rolled a
same
6.
time,
Nice. Okay, so one of these traps does not affect
I
you.
rolled a 6.
Okay, one of the traps has not affected you.
I rolled another 6.
You rolled 2 6s. Neither of the traps has affected
I rolled
you.
a 5.
Okay, you're mildly affected. And Packmaster Snout Scratch, how are you doing on these rolls?
I think it's one die each because I'm using my follow instructions because I'm following his instructions. So
Go ahead and roll the first one using your 1 die.
first one's a 2.
Okay, now you can no longer use that. In fact, you following instructions has not helped you in any
It's not
conceivable
helped
way.
me at all. No.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, forget it. I'm not going to follow any instructions from here on out.
Yep.
Now you have to roll the next one with just 1 die, and the highest you can get is a 5 or 6.
Could
you
I
could use
say?
your wolfy senses, actually. Go ahead and roll 1 more die
Okay. Oh yeah.
for the first one. I'm guessing it was lower than a 2. Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to help, and I just made things worse.
Oh,
I
Dice
need a
are not
prompt.
kind.
prompt.
That's what happens when I try to be generous. The universe punishes in
no,
my
I think
stead.
the dice
This is
gods are
the-
just not being.
This is the
human.
cross I bear as a DM. So I need a prompt. I'm going to let you pick your own Doom Snout Scratch. What prompt would you like?
Okay.
And you're going to learn something from this, but you are going to probably die a couple of times while learning
Probably.
this. And Frank, you rolled a 6 and then a 5, I believe. A 6 and then a 4.
I rolled a 6 and then a 5.
Okay. This is only the first trap we're working out with Master Snout Scratch, by the way. So,
Oh dear.
what's your prompt,
just
darling?
because I think it could be funny, Grandma.
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 Interesting. Well, that has made me decide what the trap is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, it is at the door that you open Packmaster Snout Scratch.
Mhm.
At which point you see, oh, it's another wolf. That's lovely. And what big eyes and teeth and nose and mouth she has as she gobbles you up.
What?
Oh, okay.
You have died.
Okay.
Cannibalized.
I can't do anything to try to protect him from this.
You can try, yes. You may.
All right,
use your
magic,
protection.
magic.
No, actually, I will use my protection. I rolled a 4, so it
Ooh,
means
okay.
I take the damage.
Okay, Brogsdale, you have died.
You have died.
No.
You.
I'm gonna magic you
As
back to
the-
life, Roxdale.
As the wolf mouth reaches out, grabs you, and yanks you in.
All
It's
right,
like a
I'm gonna
land shark, but
magic-
worse.
I mean, you can let other people spend their zeals, you know.
Oh yeah. Seal.
Oh,
Razzmatazz
Brogsdale,
must live.
Lord Brogsdale, do you want to permanently die as that we are running?
Yeah,
running
absolutely.
past the entrance? Yes, so Brogsdale, this giant wolf mouth, reaches out, grabs Brogsdale, and pulls him away.
No, Roxdale.
And Brogsdale, you have in fact ended up buried under the ground.
Which is perfect because I have my pockets are full of seeds, so that should eventually grow into something nice.
Oh
Yes,
man.
and a big brick wall puts itself up. as
Oh
that
no.
There's no way to follow him. He is dead. For Patrick has opted to be dead. Is there anything else you would like to describe about Brogsdale in these fleeting moments of life?
He did what he loved doing, protecting his friends and turning into mulch.
No.
Brogsdale is no more. Packmaster Snout Scratch, let's get the next set of dice. This is the trap that Frank is going to suffer some consequence from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, my door is the correct one too.
wait.
That's right,
What am I doing?
Rogsdale. Your door was the correct door.
Rolling for the second door.
I don't remember which door it
Oh.
was anymore, but
Left.
narratively,
It was left.
okay, it was the left door. It was the sinister
Oh.
door. It makes sense.
Yeah. Am I just doing a prompt or am I just rolling?
No, you're rolling again because this is the void danger from the second door. Now you do get 1 die because of your wolfy senses.
5.
Okay, 5. So you both are taking a little bit of harm, as the next thing is a giant bolt of necrotic energy that gives both of you 2 harm.
Okay.
Oh, that actually hurts.
Packmaster Snapscratch, you managed to get out of the way of most of it. Frank, it would have been full harm, but because you are resistant to necrotic energy, you only take 2. That's how it works. So both of you do need to make rolls to see if you've died.
Righto.
Yeah. 4.
And what's your current harm at?
2.
Okay, then you're fine.
4.
And what's your current harm at?
2 as well.
You haven't taken any harm up until now? I'm not doing a very good job, Brogsdale. Brogsdale,
No.
you were doing a very good job protecting everybody from the consequences of their actions.
Yeah.
We lost
I
our
only had-
tank.
My only
I-
reasoning for only having 2 is because I already died once.
You already died and you used his heal, that is true. But yes, now there is a clear entrance to the next room.
Oh, God.
All right. Well,
I can't believe we lost Brogsdale.
Yeah, but once you become a lich, you can like bring him back as a zombie or something, right? So what's the
Something.
matter?
All right, I guess you're right. We're gonna press on for
And in fact,
Brogsdale.
As you walk into this next room, you see a familiar face. It is the face of Brogsdale, but even bigger than Brogsdale's normal face.
oh,
It is Brogsdale's face, 5 times the normal size. The mouth is open, and pitch darkness is within the mouth.
All right,
Huh.
that's weird.
Is that the only way forward?
We gotta like
And
dive
we-
into his mouth. That's
It's the
kinda
only way
strange.
forward that you are aware of.
I'll look around again using my wolfy senses to see if there's anything else.
Go ahead, look around.
Yeah. It's kind of cocked, but mostly a 4.
Mostly a full. Okay, great. So I get to answer the question. I'm answering the question of what is valuable here, and the answer is nothing. There's nothing valuable here at all.
Oh, appreciate
Okay.
it. Good, more
Oh,
good
well.
information. Thank you.
You're
I
I'm
welcome.
got an
findings around.
idea. I got an idea.
Okay,
I
Frank the
with
Frank.
mayhem, I can use what was it? I can use prompts from critical failures as if they were scene traits.
Okay, but nobody has currently critically
Yeah, we don't have
failed yet.
critical failures yet.
I can't use the one from the last
You would
roll.
have had to have told me at the time. You're asking me to use grandma, right?
Yeah,
As
I've
a
never
speed
really
rate, but
used
that
it.
applied to the previous room, not to this.
Yeah, I've never really used this before. It's kind of,
It's something to
tried.
keep in mind, though.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to attempt looking around? There is a giant mouth with darkness
Sure.
inside of it.
Oh, why not? Or
Yeah,
actually,
you can
scout from
face
the air.
Patrick.
Frank, why don't you do this one?
Yeah, I'll scout from the air, see what I can find.
By the way, while you're doing this look around, Patrick, why don't you tell us about the next show that's going to be coming up?
Yeah, sure. Just another short little plug.
Yeah, just do what's his name and what's it about? I told you I was going to ask you 3
Oh,
times.
yeah,
Is
you're
that
right. This is the second time. Game is called Offworlders by Chris P. Wolf. Our game specifically will be called the Outlands, the Outer Lands, as these individuals are on a ship doing something. Haven't figured exactly out just what yet, but we'll find out soon.
Excellent. That is the end of his plug. So Frank, what did you roll?
5.
5. Okay, well, I'm not going to answer the same one. I'm being that generous. For
Yay.
what is dangerous here, what has recently happened here, what is hidden here, what has recently happened here is that Packmaster Snoutscratch didn't find any particularly useful information.
And neither did I. Raz, it's gotta be up to you.
Oh,
Smell
God.
isn't telling us anything.
You know, what if I just dove into the mouth? Like, what's the
Yeah.
risk could happen?
Okay, Razmataz has opted to dive into the mouth. Razmataz is gone. What
Alright.
did the other two of you do?
Oh wow! All right, well, that's the end of round.
I'm not letting anybody know what happened to Razmataz.
We
Hmm.
got nowhere else to go, Snout.
Yeah. Well, but
Patrick is very encouraging.
Yeah, look,
yeah.
like
Well,
apes strong together.
Scratch, do you jump through the door?
sure.
Jumping into the darkness? Okay. We'll
Sure.
also jump into the darkness. Frank the
In a,
Prank.
in a in a perfect V with Douglas and Wolfie.
Aw.
You know, I'm
Frank the
kind
Prank,
of
what do you opt to do?
you know, I'm kind of inclined just to get out of here because all this just seems bogus.
Yeah. So do you choose to not jump and you're like, I think I'm just going to leave?
I've already gotten this far. Screw it. Going in.
Great. The three of you are utterly annihilated.
Yeah.
You take all 6 harm. You are very, very dead.
Yep.
Can I
And
use
that's how
the
we're going to end this game.
But it was a perfect V formation.
It was a perfect deformation as you have all jumped into the mouth of doom and are utterly annihilated. Here and
Yay.
forever.
Wow.
What are
Well,
the last thoughts that you think as you jump into the classic mouth annihilation trap? We're going to start with Razmataz.
I mean, I'm thinking, hey, at least they died for a good cause.
yeah,
There you
your
go.
cause.
Yeah.
As the last parts of your brain dissolve into oblivion, you suddenly see a winged horse in front of you with flame decals upon its rump, wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. Rasmussen is like, this is it, guys. One last ride. He like sprints over to it in slow motion, jumps on, they rear up, and then he like rides into the oblivion with it together.
Right, and as you're riding, and it's the greatest time ever, you smack into the cliff wall, and there is no more Razmataz.
Good ending.
Yeah. Frank the Prank. As you have greeted oblivion, all of a sudden it is like your consciousness has expanded into the entire universe. Light shooting past you, you experience the beginning of time and the end of time in no time at all. Everything is existing in 1 second. And for all of eternity.
Oh, so this is just like eternity. Dude, this is cool.
And then suddenly you come to
Wait.
in a corporeal form, and there's a giant black obelisk in front of you. You realize you're in a bed, and you're a very old man sitting in a bed, and a black obelisk is directly in front of you. It's a very large humming sound. You don't understand why at all.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you
Do I
experience this. Go ahead.
Do I still have my smokes?
Yeah, you have smoke. Go ahead and light up that smoke, Frank the Prank.
Cool.
And as you smoke and think upon the whole life that you just lived yet again, having a daughter, going into space, having a computer nearly kill you. And what's a computer anyway? You don't even understand all that. And then you're dead again, but you're reborn out into the universe as a giant, strange fetus.
Bum, 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 bum.
You know, that reminds me. I think we have a science fiction game coming up. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, there's no giant floating space babies in this
Not
game.
with that attitude.
To my knowledge of the moment, we don't know that yet. No, this is a game called Offworlders by Chris P. Wolf. My game specifically is called Outer Lands. These 4 individuals will be manning a spaceship, doing stuff, maybe doing crime, maybe doing salvage, maybe fighting against, the big evil of all role-playing games, mega corporations. Who knows? We don't know yet. We'll figure that out soon.
Yay. And finally, Packmaster Snout Scratch. I got you last because you're my favorite. Don't tell the others. You and your 2 remaining wolves have all plunged into this void of darkness, which ended up being utter annihilation on a molecular level. and you move forward, your two wolves by your side, into the unknown, into your glory, into a new dawn. How are you feeling?
They have finally become best wolves possible.
Indeed. And in the stars, there is a new constellation known as the Packmaster. Where it is you and your 3 faithful wolves forever and all time.
Awesome.
Finally, we get to the court of the Carrion Queen herself, where she is serving tea to the Wasp Queen. And the Wasp Queen goes, "Fine, so they didn't figure it out. I owe you 10 shiny." And the Carrion Queen says, "Yeah, you do, buddy." And that's where we're going to end for the dungeon. Because the Tomb of Horus is horrible this way.
Wow.
I feel like 9 of that shiny should be from Packmaster. Because he still had 9 shiny left.
I told you I was going to kill all of you. You just
And you
I
did.
succumbed to spirit
Wow.
pressure.
R.I.P.
Just left.
everybody.
Just
R.I.P.
left.
R.I.P. Everyone rocks fall, everybody dies. Or in this case, you all
No.
jumped into a very extreme trap because I didn't give you useful information. Which is very much a replication of the dungeon that I based this off of. You're welcome.
But do you know what that means? The only one who got a happy ending was Morris!
Yes.
It is-
Morris survived. Hooray.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got out.
We all died.
I don't know why I did that to all of you, but I promised I would kill all of you in the last episode, and I mean I had to live up to that promise today. And why not kill all of you with a random event?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was particularly proud of my grandmother improv. I'm very clever.
Hey, as J.K. Carrier is spouting it, somewhere in the great beyond, Gary Gygax is laughing his ass off.
Fun fact, the adventure that I based that off of was designed just to kill people's characters. Seriously,
Yep.
that was the
Yeah.
point of it.
Yep.
And I didn't have to look it up again. I've played this. Well, I haven't played it. Kat played it to me and described why she found it very frustrating. And I was like, "Oh, you found it frustrating." I'm not Kat.
I always love running the actual Tomb one. It's fun.
I've never run it before. I had no idea what was happening.
The particular thing I was referencing is usually when the TPK happens, because the person running it is not allowed to tell you what happens when you go into the mouth,
Yep.
Ooh.
and basically kind of encourages everybody to do it. And then everybody dies.
Yeah.
Spoil it for a game that's over 40 years old. And you should have played it by now.
Dying in an
Anyways,
RPG should not be a spoiler. You're gonna die. Like, just gonna
die.
happen.
Death is inevitable.
Could be first session, could be 551st session. It's gonna happen. If it doesn't, come on, man.
See how I worked on all of your preferred deaths at the end? I'm very smart.
No, it was solid. I really enjoyed this. Thank you, Malice.
Yeah,
Thanks for
no,
showing up
Thank you, really, Mouse. Awesome work.
and hanging out with us. Thanks for watching, everybody that's watching. I think we have a couple viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we're also on YouTube.
Oh, were they commenting on the Twitch? I'm sorry, I wasn't responding if they
There
were
was a couple.
commenting.
Yeah,
That was reading.
JK was in there, and Gray Mouse is back.
Oh, Grey Mouse is back. I like Grey
there's
Mouse.
gonna be-
I'm sorry, I
yeah.
listened to the chat.
Yeah, there's gonna be. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of changes, but just look for in the future some stuff to where certain shows will be streaming on certain formats. I don't think we'll ever get rid of broadcasting on Twitch. It's just so easy and it's a click of a button. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Malice for showing up and trying to kill these humans' characters.
Try.
Killing
Succeeding.
these humans' characters.
Oh, you succeeded. It was good.
Yay.
It was solid. So we will be back again next week. It looks like Tuesday, Probably not for the dungeon, but you don't never know what could happen over the next 7 days, realistically. But Malice always has an open invite to come back and run whatever you want. So if it's for the dungeon, if it's something even gloomier, we're into it.
Well,
Or if it's
a
happier,
it's a rainy season up here right now, and there are rather a lot of slugs around. So I think for the next couple of months, I'm going to be eating banana slugs. But then, you know,
whole and raw,
oh yes,
that's a lot to consume in one bite.
I know, but I got a very big mouth. Ah,
Those are large. So stay safe. Don't eat any banana slugs that are mimics. You never know.
it's true.
Oh, and if you see a cluster of chairs, this is kind of the mantra I got. If you see a cluster of chairs anywhere, just set them on fire. I mean, what, I mean that's those are like words to live by. Thanks to Frank over here. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. We will be back next Tuesday as advertised. The advertisement went on 3 times as promised. So it will be there now. Now you're locked in. So you have to now. But we will see you next week. Don't forget to be with your friends. Do this online with other people. Play video games online with people. Play board games. Play RPGs. It always means a lot to see everybody in the community playing still and getting back out in the open, and also using all these platforms to play. It's huge now. It's even all over the news. So make sure, then we go to our mantra, right? It's so make sure over the next week between today and next session to pull up a chair and make time to tabletop. All right, guys. We'll see everyone next week.
Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye. I miss ya.